Hello and welcome. This is Oles Gerjuk with the whole team of UA TV, broadcasting from Toronto, Canada. The Ukrainian Reform Conference is taking place here, so our team, in cooperation with Agri-Team Canada, is launching a special series of interviews about the effectiveness of current reforms in Ukraine. So today we're continuing to discuss the police reform, and joining us in the studio is Iryna Zelena, Deputy Director at the Patrol Police Academy. Hello and thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for invitation.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. So let's start the discussion. Could you please tell us what is the percentage of female police officers are currently working right now in the police departments around Ukraine?
Now it is percentage is over 25%.
And this is a very unusual thing for Ukraine as a vision, as a new kind of wave, which is very positive. I want to discuss this with you, but you please continue. 25% of female officers are working throughout the whole country.
Right. The reform started this process when female officers came to patrol police, first of all, because when the old militia, there was only 5-10% of female police officers were. But after reform, this percent increased significantly, and we're very proud of it because...
So what was the percent when the militia was in place?
5-10% maximum.
Not much.
Not much, but now we have these numbers of percentage.
25%. How would you compare this figure with the amount of female police officers serving in other countries, maybe in Europe or in North America?
The percentage is almost the same, 20-25%. It's really a great percentage of female police officers.
Mm-hmm. A common practice.
Yes. We really have...
Is there any strategy to increase this percentage? And would you, as a police officer, see the need to increase that percentage?
Of course, we want to decrease this percentage, and now we do a lot of work on it. For example, we have a Ukrainian Association of Women in Law Enforcement now, with the first association in Ukraine, which provide the gender equality and equal opportunities and rights for men and women in law enforcement. And it's like a platform for professional professional trainings maybe, and to support each other. Mm-hmm. So we're very proud of it that we have such association. It's a really young association. We was founded only 1 year ago, but now we have for about 200 members in it from different states of law enforcement.
Do you have a name to reach the equal representation at the police departments?
What do you mean?
Equal representation, 50-50.
Oh, it would be
that
great.
That would be very ambitious.
Yes, I think it would be very ambitious, but it would be great, of course, for whole system of law enforcement, because it's okay, it's normal when numerous of women in law enforcement are increasing, because National Police and Ministry of Internal Affairs are very open, as women as men.
Mm-hmm. But could you please specify a very important thing for us? Do women participate only in patrolling missions, or do women work in some other departments of the police?
Of course.
Meaning investigative departments?
Yes, of course. They have different positions in different departments on different levels, and really we very proud of it that more women have now high-level positions.
What about managing positions?
Yes, of course.
This is also included?
Yes, of course.
This is a great thing, because gender equality issue has been addressed in Ukraine lately with a big effort, of course. There is a struggle for change still. It depends on the area of the battle. But the other thing that I would like to ask about, that of course there was a myth, and there is still in the mindset of Ukrainians, that being a police officer is a male profession or male-dominated profession. So I would like to ask, how do your colleagues react to a woman serving at the police department as an officer? And how does the society react to female police officers at the streets?
I would like to say only one word. We have a lot of support in national police, in our ministry.
So you're
we have a
encouraged.
support of society, so we really know that we need it here in our police.
You're encouraged to continue.
Of
Yeah.
course. we
This
are.
is great. And also another important aspect in Ukraine, according to women, there was a survey about gender equality, and it appeared that women are being underpaid by 25% for the same work at the same position comparing to a man. I want to ask, how is this in the police department? How fairly are you paid comparing to your male colleagues?
Well, talking about national police and police department, I would say that we have fair, really good, and there's no problems with it, really.
So basically, from your experience, you didn't have any difficulties or didn't face any kind of stereotypical behavior at the police department that you were serving at the police academy or at the police department?
No.
No, you cannot remember such an
No,
experience.
no, really.
And this is a positive sign of change. Well, but you told us about this association, right?
Yes.
So, Women United, they created some kind of network
It's
and
important.
platform, so they want to develop their message and they want to pursue it. So could you tell us what should be done to ensure these equal rights, maybe according to the statute of your association, to ensure equal rights for women and men in law enforcement in Ukraine?
Well, first of all, it's a communication between members of our association. It's trainings for leadership, to provide gender equality. It's very important to be trained to do that and to understand that it's really important to do. We need to support each other. It's very important because we have really good support from our ministry, from society. So we need to support each other in our each other.
Well, unfortunately, we ran out of time, just ran out of time, but this conversation was brief but very fruitful, and I think with a very positive message. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
I would remind you that that was Iryna Zelena, Deputy Director at Patrol Police Academy. Thank you so much for watching Head to Head. I'm Alice Gerjuk. Goodbye.